Hey, everybody. OGG, Overt Go Green here. How's it going? Coming back at you with a black-green Golgari Ozolith deck. And so the deck is based around the Ozolith right here. 1 mana, legendary artifact. Whenever a creature leaves the battlefield, if it has any counters on it, put those on the Ozolith. At the beginning of combat, put them on a creature. The whole deck kind of is based around the Ozolith and getting it out and generating value by having them kill or me making blocks in certain ways. I also play 4 Swarm Shambler, comes into play with a +1/+1 counter, generates even more blockers to kind of stretch out the game a little bit if needed. Works really, really well with the Ozolith. Stonecoil Serpent. This is a house of a card. Really, really good against rogues. It obviously gets all counters, so it can get even bigger with using the Ozolith. You can put down a 1-mana Stonecoil Serpent, and if the Ozolith has a lot of counters, they all go on there. I have 4 Scavenging Ooze, also to eat graveyards. Important right now in Standard to be able to eat graveyards, also get counters on them. Wildborn Preserver, I only had a 1 of. We'll see how he plays. I'm not sure I want to be using all my mana, but he does have reach and flash, and he can get counters. All good against rogues, and you're seeing a lot of rogues right now still. I play 1 Inscription of Abundance. I only have 1. Otherwise, it would be 2. Obviously, puts counters on, gains life, fights. Primal Might is in the deck. This should be the other Inscription of Abundance. Primal Might is great. Please remember, you can have X equals 0, and just, it's a 1-mana fight card. I think a lot of people forget that. Over here at 3 mana, we have 3 Yorvo. Obviously, comes into play with 4 1/1 counters. So if they kill him, those counters go on Ozolith and generate more value. Grakmaw, 3 Grakmaw. Grakmaw is a counter engine. It's really, really great when I can put a Grakmaw down and move counters off the Ozolith onto Grakmaw, making him huge. Then he becomes an absolute terror. Crystalline Giant gets all the other counters. I put a 1 of because I wanted to be cute here. Maybe this could be a 2 of, and I cut 1 Wildborn Preserver, or maybe there's should be 2 Wildborn Preservers and no Crystalline Giants. But we're going to see. We'll see when we get around to playing the games if I ever draw them and what I think. For Gemrazor, which is the alternate art Ingurius, but it's Gemrazor. Obviously, he does not have +1/+1 counters. However, putting all the +1/+1 counters on him, or putting him on a Yorvo or Stonecoil or Big Scavenging Ooze or even a Swarm Shambler, and giving that guy reach and trample with his mutate is shockingly effective. So he can be a real house, and he's really good for dealing with artifacts and enchantments as well. For Questing Beast, I mean, I know not a lot of people are playing with Planeswalkers right now, but I needed a haste creature, so if I get wiped and my board is empty, and I maybe have 5, 6 counters on Ozolith, I can cast Questing Beast, put all the counters on Questing Beast, and because he has haste, swing that turn. I expect this to be my main win condition. Polychronos, he only moves the counters if he dies, not if he just takes damage. He doesn't move the counters to the Ozolith. That's why he's only a 2 of. He's also hilarious if rogues flip him over and I can just escape him. He is another fairly good target for Ingurius to give him trample and reach, which really just is a blowout. And he is one of my main pieces of removal. Over here, I have 3 Crawling Barons. Keep in mind, you can put the counters, if you make this a land before, or if you make it a creature before combat, you can move all the counters off of Ozolith onto Crawling Barrens. So if the game goes long, this could be a very, very good land. And then I just have 14 Forest and 7 Swamps for a total of 24 land. And that's the deck. Look for the gameplay video coming up later this week. Otherwise, everyone have a good day. Feel free to give me a thumbs up and a sub if you like the content. OGG, out!